Now moving on, the Congress has stepped up its attack on the government over the demonetization drive, with Rahul Gandhi leading the charge. Addressing the party's Jan Vedana Sammelan, which is ongoing at the Talkatora Stadium, Rahul Gandhi accused the Prime Minister of weakening the independent institutions of the country and taking unilateral decisions. The Gandhi scion also accused Prime Minister Modi of breaking the country's economic spine and using demonetization as an excuse to whitewash his other failed initiatives like Make in India and Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Rahul Gandhi's attack comes just hours after Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley defended the government's move at a business summit in Gujarat.
ढाई साल पहले नरेंद्र मोदी जी आए, बड़े वायदे किए उन्होंने, कहा था कि हिंदुस्तान को साफ कर दूंगा, सफाई कर दूंगा, सबको झाड़ू पकड़ाया, कहा कि भैया ले झाड़ू, हिंदुस्तान की सफाई शुरू करो। फैशन था, 3-4 दिन चला, नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने भी झाड़ू लगाया और फिर भूल गए। चलो भैया हिंदुस्तान साफ हो गया, अब अगली चीज पे चलते हैं, अगली बात करते हैं। सफाई के बाद मैं भूल गया, शायद मेक इन इंडिया था। मेक इन इंडिया के बाद क्या था? क्या कनेक्ट इंडिया था। उसके बाद क्या था? स्टार्टअप इंडिया। उसके बाद क्या? फिर स्किल इंडिया, फिर थोड़ा सा योगा किया इंडिया गेट पे। तो वहां से हम गए स्किल इंडिया, योगा, मेक इन इंडिया, टीच इंडिया, पता नहीं कहां कहां, और फिर अंत में डिमोनेटाइजेशन। मन की बात तो चलती जाती है, मगर फिर डिमोनेटाइजेशन, जिसको हिंदुस्तान के इकोनॉमिस्ट को छोड़ दो, जिसको दुनिया के सब इकोनॉमिस्ट ने, एक नहीं छूटा, जिस इकोनॉमिस्ट ने डिमोनेटाइजेशन का जो कॉन्सेप्ट था, सिंधिया जी बैठे हैं यहां पे, आपको याद होगा, सिंधिया जी आपको याद होगा, जब हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स का कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ था, वो हमारे सामने आए थे और उन्होंने बताया कि जो मेरी थियरी थी वो आपके प्रधानमंत्री समझे ही नहीं। मुस्कुरा रहे हैं। जिसने कॉन्सेप्ट डिमोनेटाइजेशन का दुनिया को दिया, उसने कहा कि भैया यहां तो डिमोनेटाइजेशन किया ही नहीं इन्होंने। उसकी पूरी सोच है कि हाई वैल्यू के जो नोट्स हैं, बड़े नोट्स हैं, उनको आप निकाल दो, और यहां पे 2000 रुपए का नोट दे दिया।
Of course, Rahul Gandhi will be addressing that session once again towards the end of the day. But even as the Congress sought to pile pressure on the government, the centre actively defended demonetization as a historic step against corruption.
It is going to be a major step towards an integration of the informal economy, which at times also was a shadow economy, with a more formal economy. This itself is going to increase the transactions which are covered within the banking system, transactions which can lead to higher revenues in the future, make us more compliant, and give us a cleaner and a bigger economy itself. And after the transient impact of this is over, once it is coupled with the historic implementation of the GST itself, which has its own advantages.
And Supriya Bhardwaj has been tracking all the developments playing out at Talkatoria Stadium at that Congress meeting. She's joined by Sushmita Deb of the Congress. You know, Supriya, to add to your questions to Sushmita, if you could also ask just a simple fact check. When Rahul Gandhi says that in the last 70 years, the Congress has always respected institutions and the press, did he forget the period of emergency?
Well, certainly, yes. Sushmita, first and foremost, the question is coming when after Mr. Gandhi's speech, BJP is saying that somewhere bringing government in 2019 is like Mungeri Lal ke Haseen Sapne for Congress. This only speaks of their arrogance, because in a democracy, elections happen and it's the people who decides. So I would not like to even comment on such, I think, cheap comments. We will see, and the people of India will decide. Well, also, there was emphasis on how the institutions are being breaking down in the country in last 2.5 years. But somewhere was emergency not remembered when he was speaking? This is what my colleague is also asking, and even I want to ask. See, I think what Rahul Gandhi ji tried to say is we have built these institutions over years. And that is something that has been mandated or given by the Constitution of India, which we all take an oath on when we sit in the parliament. But the entire balance, the way the democracy works, the legislature, judiciary, all these institutions which have been there for decades have been interfered with by the Prime Minister because it's a one-man show. Now, I would like to say that we are actually in a state of emergency. Common man may not understand, but it is for a national party like Congress to raise this in this meeting because we have contributed to build these institutions. Indira ji's emergency which you asked about, emergency is a provision which is in the Constitution and she invoked it. So it's like saying, what did Narendra Modi ji do when thousands of people were killed in Gujarat? Did he take moral responsibility and step down during the Gujarat riots? He didn't. So these things will always have two versions in politics, but our institutions have to be protected from a Prime Minister who's running a one-man show. Well, this is what the Congress's take is.
Supriya, just ask Sushmita to be with you. I'll come back to you because clearly, of course, she's making a justification and a comparison between emergency, but